Hey there, Jed Kobernusz here from jedkobernusz.com. I just have to come on and talk this one out. I make the same posts, or have been for probably about 3-4 weeks now. I know that's not long, I get it, and I'm not looking for attention or whatever it is. I don't care. But what I always think about is when I post something to social media, I send something to my newsletter. I have a newsletter. People may or may not know that. I have an email newsletter, or an email list that I email people who have signed up for my list. And I send them stuff, right? Like email, why not? So anyway, I'm thinking like every day for the last 3-4 weeks, I have posted the same 3 types of posts, the same thing every single day. The first one is this, talk therapy. Second one is what WOD or workout of the day within the 365 WOD journey I'm on, whichever day I'm on that. And then the third one is my 25 push-ups, give or take, right? Well, it's never less than 25, might be more, but it's just a quick video on that every single day. And I just thought to myself, what value does that bring? Because that's really why I post stuff. Not for attention, sure, if I gain attention, awesome. Then I will trade that for, currency, money, whatever that is. But it doesn't matter. Does it bring value? That's what matters most to me. Why do I post those 3 things every single day? And does it actually bring value? I don't know. Like, what is it doing for people? That's why I wanted to hit record at this very moment, to talk it out, to get rid of my ego inside of my head, or the voice inside of my head that says, don't even post them. Like, stop, right? I would say, no, I won't stop, because that voice told me to stop. Like, I will keep going because that voice is, because I'm still working on that voice not being in control, right? Still working on that, because that's not my voice. It's the voice of doubt. It's the voice of somebody else's voice in my life who has had somewhat of an impression on me, which I don't know who that is, and I can't pinpoint. Maybe it's a multiple layers of the voice, but it doesn't matter. Does that actually bring value? That's why I bring it here, to talk therapy, to this session, to just talk it out. I don't know. Maybe somebody scrolls through Instagram, Facebook, wherever they're seeing it, and they go, yep, okay, well, that fucking weirdo's still doing it. Great. Maybe I'll start tomorrow. Maybe it brings inspiration. Maybe somebody scrolls through it, they don't like it, don't put a little heart on there or whatever, because they're like, wow, he's not doing it, and he's still doing it, and I'll wait for him to fail, and then I'll see if he's okay. Something like that, right? Like, everybody's watching. I know people are seeing what I'm doing, because they tell me very specific things at very specific times of a recording, a video, a part of a day that I had posted out there somewhere, right? That I know you're watching. I know you're liking. I know you're just not commenting because you're waiting for me to fail. Maybe that's it. Maybe the value is in the failing of it. Maybe I won't post it and see what happens, and then start posting again, because then people are like, oh, he took a break. You got to 960 days in a row. You couldn't make it to 1,000, right? Or like you couldn't make it to 2,000, or whatever it is. Does it provide value? I have no idea if it does, and I'm okay with that. It's just, why keep going with it if it doesn't provide value? I guess that's the question. Why keep going if it does not provide value? And on top of that, would I ever know if it provides value? I have no idea. By me going and going and going and going and going with the same stuff, the same posts, do I expect anything to happen? Not at all. My ego, however, goes, yeah, after I get 1,000 days in a row, everything's going to change. Everything after 1,000 days of working out every day after that is going to be fucking just, everybody's going to come asking you for help. Everybody's going to, no, they're not. I can say they're not, and they will at the same time. Yes, they will, and no, they're not, right? Like, they might, or they might not. They will, or they will not. I don't know. Haven't been there yet. But my ego, my mind says, yeah, after this, it'll all be the same. It'll all, right? Yeah, it'll all be the same, really. But after this, it'll all be crazy, because there's no way they can't. There's no way they won't come ask you for help this time. Like, everybody will think you're the best because you've been doing this for 1,000 days in a row. 1,000 days really isn't that many. Like, it just isn't. How many days in a row have you woke up? Right? Like, that's quite a few days if you're, 80. 40, not that many. 20, sure as hell, just getting started, right? But that to me is like what provides the most value. Like, me posting these things every day, does that actually provide value? Or is that just a way for me to keep myself accountable? Which I would say it's that, a little bit of it keeps me accountable to myself, and that's what I use the account for. And if anybody would say, why do you do that? It seems like you're just tooting your own horn, which shit, I probably am. That's okay. But it's because I like it. Because I like to see how far I've come for my own value. And maybe in turn, it might provide value to others. Maybe inspire others to do that. I don't know. I'm just really feeling this one out. Do I keep posting the same things, and why do I post it? Am I expecting people to come forward? I'm not asking any questions while I do it. I'm basically just talking to myself. I mean, literally right now, but like while I post those, I talk to myself saying, what would I want to hear today to keep me going? And then I type that out, and then there it is. And I'm not putting any PS lines in there. PS, if you want to come train with me, email me at ygtfitness or ygt@jedkobernusz.com, stuff like that. I don't put that in there. But do I need to? I don't know. Should I? I don't know. I really don't, and that's okay with me. Like, I have no idea. I would love for people to knock down my door and say, hey, I would love to coach with you. But I don't expect that, right? Like, I don't expect anybody to come to me. I just know what the hell I'm doing because I've been doing it for a very long time. And time really isn't even why. It's just, if there's one thing that I know is, like, the sun's going to come up tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's going to come. Now, do I know that? No, because, you could die today. That's it. But the sun's going to come up tomorrow on the planet Earth. We know that. And human behavior is what I attribute that knowing to. Like, I know your habits and patterns. I do. Because I only live them, right? We're all human. And human behavior, man, I love it because it's so complex and so predictable. It's so predictable. You wake up, hit snooze. You wake up, hit snooze. You wake up, drag your ass out of bed, scratch yourself in the same place, stretch out the same way, take a piss the same way, look at yourself in the mirror and be disgusted in the same way. Like, it's very predictable. So, yeah, like, I don't know if I provide value with the same 3 pieces of content. They're not the same, but the same look to it. But I'm okay with it. I think really I'm okay with it. Or am I not? I don't know. I'm on both sides. I could not post and be just the same, but then I would be like, shit, what wad am I on? Okay, let me look back. Like, I think that's really like, for me, that's why I use social media, and that's the way I do it. So, like, to expect anybody to come at me and be like, dude, I would love for you to, train me, personal train me, or coach me, or whatever. I'd be like, huh, how did you find me? I'd be like, well, you're everywhere. Well, yeah, but I post about me. Like, I never ask if you would like to do what I do, because I don't want to be asked, hey, you want to do what I do? Fuck no. I'm going to do what I do. But if you want to do what I do, come on over to my playground, hang out with me. I'll show you what I do. And it works. I promise you it works. I promise you it's the best thing you ever do for your life. But who am I to tell you what's the best thing for you? I know it's the best thing for me, and it's working for other people that are doing it. They just make it their own, and that's the fun part. So there it is. Yeah, I'll probably just keep doing it. Keep doing what I do. What it is, homie. Keep it up. Share this with somebody who needs to hear it. Maybe comment. Maybe hit me up wherever you're seeing this, hearing this, whatever. Comment. Shoot me an email, ygt@jedkobernusz.com. And if you want to do what I do, let's go. Let's get it going. If you don't, that's okay too. If you see it and are inspired or not inspired or whatever it is, hit that like button. I know you're watching. I know you're listening. Let me know. Thanks. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, then you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.